Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Right now, today's date is December 3rd, 2018, and it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's Monday. It's also my anniversary. And it's a little sad because he's no longer with us. But let's get right to work, shall we? I'm going to do my screen share and pull up the trade, and I've got some wonderful news. We've gone in profit. We're in profit. Saturday when I did this and Friday when I did this, we were nowhere near where we are today. And the trade has actually changed. So my entry price is at 0.69310. My stop loss is at 0.63310. And my take profit is at 0.75310. If you look at it, we are in profit. 26 pips. Can't complain too much. The reason I say 26 cents is only 26 pips is because my lot size is at a 0.01, the lowest possible lot size you could have. And the reason is to keep my risk to profit ratio low, so I can adjust accordingly. And with over $1,000 in this account, yeah, you heard me right, we've definitely gone through profit. About a little over 700 pips. Not bad at all. So with that amount, I can sit here for quite some time with this lot size and not be overly stressed. As you can see, my stop loss is literally at $60 or 6,000 pips. But my take profit is also the same. It is at $60 or 6,000 pips. Keeping it that way makes the risk factor very little. There's still risk. There's risk in all types of trading. And you trade at your own risk. It's your responsibility. That's why I'm here to show you how easily it can be done. This is called a naked chart. All you'll see on here is the stop loss, the entry price, and the take profit. And there's a reason why I'm in the day time chart. And I'll explain that as time goes on. Now, when you're trading, you trade right, but you look left. And doing so, you can actually see what the trend on this trade is. And this trade is NZDUSD, otherwise known as New Zealand dollar, United States dollar. So when you find out where you're going to be, what your entry price is, you put your cursor on top of it, and then you go left until you have basically the same type of reaction, which is right about there. And as you can see, yeah, this trend on this trade is going in the profit. It comes down a little bit, but it will definitely go into where we want it to go. And that's why I stay in the daytime chart. Now let me show you why I don't go below that. The 1 minute time chart, there's not much here. And without the indicators, without marking up your charts, with a naked chart, good luck in getting your risk factor low. It's very difficult to do, especially if you don't have the skills. I wouldn't advise it. If you haven't been trading for a while and you got the education and the skills, I wouldn't even go into this area. Going in the 5 minute time chart, there's movement. and most people can trade here, or up to 30 minutes or less. And that's because 9 times out of 10, they're experienced, they've got the education, they know how to mark up their charts, and they can fly without a problem. The reason I don't mark up my chart is because every night I sleep, I go through grand mal seizures that wipe my memory clean. I have no memory when I wake up. So marking up and doing everything else from as if I were 6 months of age to current is a bit overwhelming, even for me. So I figured out a way to trade in the higher time chart without an issue. My 15-minute time chart, once again, there's movement. It's exciting. It's doing what it needs to do. But still, it's not a clear, complete picture. Going into the 30-minute, once again, it's exciting, it's moving, but not a clear picture because it only goes back to October of 2018. Not too long ago, barely. Actually, it's only 6 weeks. I wouldn't advise it. Going into the hour time chart, it's great. It looks good. But yet, you still don't have a clean enough, clear picture or a trend to see what this trade's doing. Going into the 4-hour time chart, you have quite a bit. And believe me, for a while I was in this time chart until I realized, you know what? 1 year is not enough time. Barely a year. Because it goes to January of 2018. Not enough time. That's why I went into the day time chart. I have a wider picture, a clearer picture, and I can see what this trade is doing. And I have clear back to March of 2014. So going into your trade, you can see the inverted head and shoulders. It's right there. And it's been playing around for quite a while. There's nothing that's going to be over concerning because it tests and retests and it breaks through the support. But you can see, if you go back far enough, exactly what is coming up. Because they always repeat themselves, always. There's never been a time that I have seen that it does not. You might have to wait a little while, wait a little longer than most. But the patience, no emotion, consistency is well worth the wait. As you can see, we just went into 37 cents profit. That's 37 pips in my pocket. I can't complain. This is an awesome chart. It's an awesome trade. However, keep in mind that during the month of December and even January at times, trading can be very, very risky if you're not aware of what you need to do. Trading right, but looking left tells me what I need to do, how much patience I need to have, how much consistency, and sitting on my hands and letting the trade do what it's doing. Eventually, it will do exactly what I thought it was going to do. It takes time, and that's where the patience comes in. What more do you want to be told, right? You just hit 50 cents, so 50 pips. And if you had a lot size where it was a 1.0, you just did 50 bucks in your pocket in 10 minutes. Can't complain on that. No, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's education. It's information. I'm going to stop my screen share and see if there are any questions. Where do I get my signals? I'm asked that frequently. Now, the signals I get are through 5 different areas. One is Orrin Wright. One is Stevenson Lindor, who are educators through iMarkets Live. To get access to them, that's right, you need to be a part of iMarkets Live. Third one is Christopher Terry, who is the CEO of iMarkets Live, and he's got over 25 years of trading experience, which tells me he knows what he's doing, so I don't have to worry about that. He's a gem of information. The fourth is Tracy Walker, who happens to be my sponsor. And Tracy will teach you how to mark up your charts, where to find your entry price, where to find your stop loss, take profit, when to get in and get out of a trade, all on a chart or a webinar or a summit that she runs. And that's ideal in itself, right? And the last and final place is through Swipe Trades, which is an app that goes on your smartphone. And on your smartphone, you can access it through iMarkets Live and get all your trades on your phone, turning your smartphone into an ATM once you learn the skill, once you follow the directions, once you know what you're doing. Before then, the advice is to definitely have at least a 90-day demo until you learn it. So you're not losing your shirt, but you're learning the education, the skills. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. And we're going to cut this short. And if there's no more questions, going once, going twice, and gone. Thank you once again. You go and have a fantastic remainder of your day or night, wherever you might be in the world, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.